This is why this job is crazy. This is well above my pay grade, just so you guys know. Is that recently I believe it was just this morning, it was reported that Russia flew 18 drones over Poland and invaded their airspace. That is fucking crazy. And I know right now it's not. This is the timeline that we live in right now. Is I'm going to tell you guys that and you guys are going to be like, so? Dude, what about Charlie Kirk dying? What about the Epstein files? What about all the other crazy shit? What about the school shooting? I'm like, do you guys know that there's some fucking drones that invaded a sovereign country's airspace? For the first time in like a long fucking time? Did you guys know that's bad? This is how I feel right now. I just want you guys to know this.
I love Tesla.
This is how I feel right now. I feel fucking crazy.
I love Tesla.
We gotta go back. Is that Back to the Future where they say that shit? We gotta go back. Oh, Jesus Christ. How far back do we go to fix this, guys? All right. Trump tweeted, "Here we go," by the way. Oh, fuck me. The President of the United States, the President of the fucking United States of America, is tweeting, "Here we go," with an exclamation mark, after a sovereign country had its airspace invaded by a much larger country that is currently invading Ukraine. Like, we have literally seen this storyline before. For those of you that don't remember, Adolf Hitler, you know, his coming out party was Poland. And there was an attempt at dressing some security guards up in German uniforms and laying their bodies out, to which, of course, America actually reacted with, "Here we go." I'm pretty sure if Franklin Roosevelt had Twitter back when the war popped off, he would have been all up on the X tweeting, "Here we go," after Hitler posted on X a picture of a couple German soldiers that had been murdered by Polish troops. Why is poor Poland, man? Poor Poland. Why is Poland always like the fucking opening salvo? Is it where they're situated? Somebody that knows more about this, help me out with this. Like, it's fucking wild to me that Poland every time. It's like, I don't know. Where do you guys want to start this shit? You thought about doing it in Poland? Yeah, I mean, why not? Everybody else does. Like, come on, man. How about Argentina? Sorry, Argentinians. My bad. Maybe I shouldn't advise where we should start the next world war. Anyways, here we go. Trump reacts after Russian drones shot down over Poland. President Donald Trump offered his first reaction to Russia's drone incursion on Poland, which the country's military and European leaders condemned as unprecedented. What's with Russia violating Poland's airspace with drones? Here we go, Trump wrote on his social media platform on Wednesday. Can we just all agree that it's insane that the President of the United States, like, woke up, took a deuce, and tweeted that out? Like, not like, okay, guys, let's get together with our strategists. Let's talk to some foreign, some international experts. Let's talk about whether or not this is something, you know, that we're going to go to war with or not over. And then let's schedule a press conference, and then we'll give a speech on this subject. Instead of that, the President of the United States was like, "Ooh, that's crazy. Wow, here we go." He's literally fucking Anchorman. He's Ron Burgundy. Wow. What's with Russia violating Poland's airspace with drones? We are led by the dumbest human being in the country. How did this happen? Like, we are pining for the days of Donald Trump Jr. Or no, fuck. Oh God, I didn't say that. That was I meant George Bush Jr. I'm sorry for saying that. We actually, I think actually Don Jr. could be a better president than his dad. Not that I want that to happen. I don't want to jinx us, okay? I'm just saying Don Jr. might be so fucking, busy throwing wild-ass coke parties that he might not be doing all the crazy shit his dad's doing. It would be the White House, like cowboy style. What is this shit, man? Why is this where we're at? Can anybody answer that question? No, you can't. You know why? Because it's too dumb. This shit is too dumb for there to be an answer. Because even if you're on the right and you're a conservative, I'm not talking about MAGA, okay? MAGA Republicans are lost. They're in a cult. There's nothing that Donald Trump does that is ever going to upset them, including, I made this joke. I said they could have had this motherfucker on video touching children, and they would be like, cool, we're for touching children now. Like, that's what they would do. And they're proving me right. But conservatives, if you are a conservative, if you still have just like regular ass, I know that people don't even believe these people exist anymore. I understand. But if you just have regular ass conservative values, like you're like, I don't know, like we get the 10 Commandments in school or something, we need Jesus in the morning. Shit like that we used to just kind of like be like, whatever, dude, shut up. Like, if you're out there, can you please tell me whether or not you don't think it's fucking weird that the President of the United States responded to another sovereign country's airspace being invaded by a country that is literally set on imperialism with Russia's violating Poland's airspace with drones? Like he's asking you guys on Twitter if you guys got the down low. Like, come on, man. Can I get a perspective? Polish airspace was violated by at least 19 Russian drones overnight, the country's prime minister said. I'm surprised that Donald Trump just didn't tweet out fake news. Probably just an AI video. The Russian action prompted NATO to scramble a response as 2 Polish F-16s and 2 Dutch F-35s were deployed to shoot them down. It marked the first time in the alliance's history that fighters had engaged potential targets in Allied airspace. That, means something. According to Colonel Martin L. O'Donnell, a spokesperson for Supreme Headquarters Allied Powered Europe. First of all, that sounds like... Okay, the acronym for them is SHAPE. Supreme Headquarters Allied Powers Europe. SHAPE. That one didn't get thought through. Trump spoke with Polish President Karol Nawrocki on Wednesday afternoon regarding the repeated violation of Polish airspace by Russian drones, which occurred last night, the Polish leader said in a post on X. He didn't say, wow, these drones are invading our airspace. What's up with that? Thank God I don't know much about the new Polish prime minister, but I have a feeling even the lowest of lows are smarter than our leader. He's smart enough not to tweet that shit out. That's pretty good. That's solid. I'd take that right now. The conversation is part of a series of consultations I am conducting with our allies, Nawrocki said. Today's talks confirmed Allied unity. What is it like to have a human being speak like a human being as your leader? It feels like it was so long ago. Officials with the Polish Interior Ministry said police, border guard, and fire officials remained on constant alert. That must have been... Trump must have told them to get the border guard ready. Trump was like, you have drones in your airspace. The first thing you need to do is you got to get all the brown people out of your country. Like, I can tell you right now, yeah, the drones are scary. You know why the drones are here? Mexicans. I tell you, they're bad hombres. Do you think when Trump talks, people's brain just turns off and they're just like, just as long as you promise to fucking give us an aid, dude, we'll just listen to whatever dumb shit you have to say? Debris from 16 drones had been located in several Polish towns, the Interior Ministry said. Last week, Trump pledged to help Poland protect itself during a bilateral meeting with al-Raki at the White House. We're with Poland all the way, Trump said at the time, which probably was a goddamn lie, to be honest with you. I will not be surprised if Donald Trump, in fact, does not do a goddamn thing when Poland actually does harm, or Russia does actually harm Poland. We will probably give Russia 2 weeks to stop harming Poland before we put some real legit fucking mean sanctions on you, brother. Just, I want you to know that, like, 2 weeks to stop invading Poland, or I'll tell you this right now, we're going to make your oil cheaper. Shit's going to happen. Don't force me to do this. 2 weeks. Polish Foreign Minister Radek Sikorski had strong words for Trump during a news conference on Wednesday, telling reporters Russian President Vladimir Putin laughs at Trump's peace efforts. He also laughs at us. And that feels bad, bro. It does, in fact, feel bad, bro. Putin laughs at President Trump's peace efforts, Sikorski said. Since Alaska, he has only intensified the war. I hope that Trump backs his words with action. Yeah, don't wait too long for that one, bro. Like, we've all been waiting. It's not happening. It's been the longest 24 hours of my entire fucking life. He was going to release his dictatorship over the country the first day. Still in that first day, he was going to stop the Ukrainian war in the first 24 hours with one phone call. Still waiting for that. He was going to drive down grocery prices. CPI just came out, 0.3 up. We are literally celebrating right now that PPI was reduced by 0.1. 1 month after PPI going up a full percentage point, we are now actually cheering a 0.1 reduction. CPI has literally gone up every month of this year since Donald Trump has gone into the presidency. And if you don't know what that means that we have all been paying higher and higher prices since Donald Trump started. The only thing that has actually been reduced in this country is the price of gasoline, and that is only because Donald Trump has literally driven the price of oil into the fucking dirt, which has cost tons of people in the oil industry their jobs, which usually I wouldn't feel bad about, except for, yeah, those people happen to be middle-class, blue-collar people as well. So once again, we're the ones getting fucked. Yeah. What is your name again? Sikorski? Trump backs his words with action. Not really something that we're used to over here in America. So good luck with that, though. Good luck. In response to the overnight incursion, the U.S. ambassador to NATO, Matthew Whitaker, posted a short message on X. We stand by our NATO allies in the face of these airspace violations and will defend every inch of NATO territory. Yeah, I wouldn't hold my breath, guys. I wouldn't hold my...
I love Tesla.
That's where I'm at. I like my normal streams better, guys. I do. I like my normal streams better. When I just get to fucking make fun of all this shit. It's better that way. When I have to be up here and do the goddamn news media's job for them, this shit is not as much fun. And it's all Redonk's fault. Redonk, I hope you're still here hearing me blame you. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And check out that video on the screen now.